Don't tell them where we're gonna go. We can keep our business on the low. Caught up in the heat, yeah. I know that you feel it. Rendezvous with me tonight and let your body take control. I go where you go.
Hey, what's going on? It's actually me, Daniel. I want to talk today about basically who I am and basically like where did I come from and like who am I, right? So first things first, my name is Daniel Nicolas. I'm 23 years old. I am, um, about 2.5 years ago. Actually, let's just backtrack a little bit. So I grew up in an abusive household with my father, and every single day, I had to deal with my dad, basically abusing my mother, and it was a terrible thing to grow up in, right? So I grew up in a middle class family, didn't grow up with a lot of money, and there was just up and down pattern of every single day, just having to worry about money, and also having to kind of like just I went through a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And it was not good by any means. Like I had to watch my father, brutally assault my mom. So if anybody's watching this and you had to go through that as a child, like I went through that. And then what happened was I hated my dad's guts, so by the time I was 18, I moved out of his place. And that was a big changer, a game changer for me, right? And I was actually homeless. So I went homeless, and and I remember, for anybody that's been through what I went through as a child, maybe with your, maybe with your father, or maybe you didn't go through that, but you went through that thing with your parents. Maybe you were like trapped inside a prison. Maybe you were trapped based off what their beliefs and stuff like that. Well, I'm gonna get my iced coffee. So maybe you went through that, and I when I moved out, I got a sense of freedom. When I moved out, I got a sense of, wow, I get to do whatever I want now. I don't have to have my mom or my dad or anybody there to be able to tell me. And I hated the way they were, so I'm going to change my ways. So long story short, okay, I caught on pretty quickly. I was like, okay, I'm homeless, boom. Like, I need money. I knew a job wasn't going to help me out. So I decided to knock on a mansion, met one of my friends, etc., etc. And then what happened was I started reading books. I met a millionaire, started reading books on real estate investing. They networked me and connected me to other people. I got my first apartment. And then right after that, was watching all the greats on YouTube, all the greats, you name them, Grant Cardone, Clever Investor. And I closed some deals, joined the office, met a friend of mine, and we are still, in business, you can say. I'm still doing business with a lot of people I've been doing business with. All right, so, and closed a lot of deals, closed some big deals. I actually have them right here on my desktop computer. So, and yeah. So, anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, I did that, and then obviously everything's been rapidly so quick for me. Success has been very quick. It's been happening extremely fast for me, and I kind of just wanted to break that down and just explain, like, who am I, right? Where'd I come from? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And, I wasn't always like, I had a lot of resentment. Like, I had a lot of resentment, trying to change my ways and to go from, whoever I was to what I went through to basically, like, who I am today. Okay? A lot of resentment. So, at the end of the day, it was very tough for me to make this transition. And for me to change what I went through, it was extremely tough, and I'm still trying to change my ways because I'm going to being with father I had. Maybe I might be all successful now and stuff like that, but no one's perfect, right? So there was a lot of stuff that I had to change, and I started just really focusing on self improvement and wanting to change my whole life for the better. But the reason why I'm making this video today is to explain to you guys that, like, hey, look, dude, I'm someone who didn't really grow up with anything. A lot of the stuff that I have today, I kind of worked for it, and it's possible. Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur, right? My name is Daniel Nicolas. I am an entrepreneur, businessman, and the reason why I'm making this video today is because I want to help. I want to help as many people as possible get rich. Okay. First of all, I always have this one saying, right? If you're gonna go towards better, one day, it don't matter whether you have fear, doubt, whatever you have, you are going to have to take action in order for you to get from point A to point B. Okay. You're gonna have to take action. Okay. That's what it always boils down to. Whether I had nothing, I still had to boil down to one thing: taking action to become successful. I still had to do it. I'm like, okay, who am I? I'm nobody. I have no success. But you know what? I have to do something to close deals. Okay? And so I want to help people, as many people as possible. That is my main objective, and that is my main goal. Okay? So if you are interested in making $1 million, or you're interested in changing your life, or you're interested in getting rich, if you're interested in working together, I most definitely will find a way to reach out to you. But that's just a quick spiel on who I am. You can name it, dude. I've done it all. I've worked at jobs. I've worked at 9-to-5s, and then I have also closed $175,000 transactions. I've closed $50,000 transactions, $40,000 transactions, $30,000 transactions, $10,000 transactions, negotiated, with and things like that. So I just wanted to bring that down to you. I wanted to talk to you about who I am, what my success is so far, and where I'm going. Okay, so, and basically where I'm going is I'm trying to get to $1 billion, and obviously I'm going to need some help doing that. I'm going to need some people, right? Why do I want to do all of this? Well, number one, I like shopping, okay? So I like fancy stuff. I like exotic cars, you know what I mean? My friend drives an R8. I remember that. You would close deals. It was awesome. I told him I was going to get one, and so at the end of the day, like, that's it. Okay, so if you guys are interested in doing some business, let me help you guys out. Let's do some. I'll mentor you guys all for free. I will mentor you for free, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So at the end of the day, but this video is basically on who I am, and what I've been through as a child. My dad was like a communist, right? It was his way or it was no way, but he couldn't even afford milk for his, or he couldn't buy his daughter's clothes. Okay, so like, and then on top of that, when he would get mad, he'll punch a hole in the wall or he'll beat my mom. So, and I know I say that, and it's probably, but look, I'm a guy who's all about being a good guy. Okay, I'm against sexual energy. I'm against anything that's lustful with females. I'm against abusive, negative characteristics, egotistical, narcissistic characteristics. I'm against all of that. Don't get me wrong. I believe you could be cool. Like, you gotta have an ego and be like, hey, look, yeah, I'm awesome. I'm the best. I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. But I do feel like there's a thin line, like when you are a little bit too dark, that could be a problem. Okay, like when you're a little bit, like, I don't agree with a lot of the, like, rappers and stuff like that. I know a lot of people listen to rappers, but those rappers, yeah, man, I got the AP watch, I got 4 girls in my house. Like, that's not who I am whatsoever. I like doing things in a very classy, elegant, proper, modern, sophisticated, just a different style, if you know what I mean. So I'm not really with that. But at the end of the day, I believe you should be a successful man with good morals. Okay, I don't believe you should have a bunch of girls. I believe you should have one girl, one good girl, and treat her good and be a good man and just be a good man. Like, I believe if I want to get from here to here and then this is good, I can't carry bad with me. to the good place, you know. So if I want to be somebody different, I can't. I totally can't. I can't carry. I have to let go of some stuff. You know what I mean? So, and that's internally, esoterically, or that's also externally. People that are just probably really stuck in their ways. You know. So, anyways, with that being said, I kind of wanted to bring this video up today. This is who I am. I'm gonna be making more videos and things like that. But this video is just a topic about who I am, where I'm going, what my motivations are, and how did I get here. Thank you for watching. My name is Daniel Nicolas, CEO and founder of XXVI Enterprises. Please support me on my, I'm not begging or anything. Well, maybe I am. Support me on my YouTube channel. Well, why not, right? Support me on my YouTube channel, you guys, and my Instagram. That would be totally great. Like, comment, and subscribe, and live life to the fullest. Tuning out. Bye.